There's a little trick I want to tell you guys about. You may notice this on sort of early to mid-autumn mornings and early to mid-spring mornings, that it's sort of cold in the morning even though it hasn't been really cold, and you'll wake up and it'll be like 55, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 or 15 degrees Celsius, and you'll want to sort of try and snuggle up and keep warm in bed, but the sun's already out, but it just seems so hard to try and get your legs warm or whatever in bed. Well, if the sun's already out, there's something I realised, and I've realised it's a great way in the morning just to warm yourself up. And it doesn't involve any fuels or anything like that. It's so much better than trying to snuggle up in blankets in a coldish room. And that is, you go outside and you sit in your car. Well, with a grey dashboard in the car and the solar cooker concept of the fact the light passes through the glass but can't get out again, it's as warm as toast. It'll be 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 23 degrees Celsius. I used to sort of be rolling around in bed and I go, I'm not going to get back to sleep. This is too flaming cold. So I think, bugger it. So stuff this, I'm getting up, I'm having breakfast. But sometimes I'll go straight out and I'll get my phone out of my car instead of just having breakfast straight away. And that's when I realised that the house was cold because it had been kept cold overnight, but the car was going like a solar cooker. And it was so warm that I'd end up sitting in there for 5 or 10 minutes. So that's just a little tip I want to give to you guys. If you want to enhance this a little bit, you can get black plastic. The film, the rolls of black plastic film, it's sort of like garbage bag material but thicker. Or you could use actual garbage bags and put those on the dash, or even hang them up on the front seats or something like that. Or if you've got a van, and your little curtain behind the front seats, same thing. You could hang them off that little curtain rail, and that will help it even more because this is why they paint the insides of solar cookers black, is because the light gets converted to heat when it hits that black object as opposed to hitting a white object. So that's just a little tip I thought I'd give you guys because it works so well with me. And instead of trying to warm yourself up in vain with a bunch of blankets when your feet are pretty cold anyway, in a cold room that's in a building that's cooled down overnight, the car's like a solar cooker and you warm up so much, and it's just so nice just sitting in there for 10 minutes of a morning. This little tip.